And here we come out for the next round. These 5 minutes, once again, like we've discussed, 5 minutes can feel like nothing when you're trying to put strategy together, and it can feel like an eternity when you're getting tired.
And we're starting to see hands on knees.
And this is why it becomes, tried for a fancy sweep, but he did not pay the price for it. His opponent might not have known what to do with it. Oh, another nice little sweep there.
Power right there.
Oh, that is power, but the power's still there. And we got the double team.
Yep,
but again, they don't seem to know what to do with the double team. It's just simply a bum's rush, if you will. But he's still being aggressive, but now they're going into the other corner, and they're not trying to double team. They're not going for the tag.
But you can see the agility in him, and that's going to wear down on Catch Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, they are definitely
he is moving
the momentum. The momentum is officially in their corner. But like I said, I'm becoming concerned because the Catch Cowboys are not using the corner rules to their advantage. They're getting a little bit pushed around. They're being outworked, and they're not taking advantage because they can use their size times 2 to really put some weight on somebody, really put them into a bad position so the single competitor can maybe finish them off. But again, these are two teams that are not competing as teams. They're competing like two singles competitors in a tag team match. This is a hard thing to prepare for. This is a hard thing to practice for because this is the first time it's ever been done. So there's a lot of room for error and a lot of room for growth because everybody in that ring would 100% whoop my butt, whoop your butt, and whoop the butts of everybody watching around the side. They are some tough men, but once again, sometimes toughness isn't enough. Strategy has to come into play. Smarts has to come into play. And you just don't think about one little aspect of the match, and that could be it for you.
And we've seen Catch Cowboys take that first round. Second round, there was really no one who took that. But I think that they really have to have a definitive win on this one. To be able to let it go down to the decision, I think they have to get a fall, a submission, some kind of definitive win for your mom's favorite team to be able to put this in anyone's hands.
And I do not envy the judges if this does go to a judge's decision because we have not seen any definitive point deductions for the most part. We have not seen high amplitude throws where you are thrown where your feet go over your hips. We have not seen rope breaks off of submissions, but we may see one here in a minute because that looks awfully tight. Oh, and out of bounds. Nobody wants to lose a decision that could go either way, so I'm hoping to see something definitive happen here.
You hear right there, 2 minutes, so the time is running down. And he's just too big.
Yeah, anybody who's wrestled, anybody who's grappled knows that your best move sometimes just hit a brick wall when you have somebody that much bigger, that much stronger. And now it's one of the first times we've really seen them think as a team going for that double team. But it just doesn't seem like they're doing a whole lot with it or can do a whole lot with it. He was very smart. He knew he was about to be double teamed, so he just stuck his head down and hugged very tightly to not give up his neck or his arms in any way.
Great takedown. That's just pure power.
That was just a steamroll. But now we got a double team, so it becomes meaningless. Yeah, people forget the niceties. People forget the details. Got to be you got to hold on to that rope. It's got to be over the top of the rope. It can't be under. That gives you a couple extra inches, which it cannot be fair. But hey, sometimes we've all wished for a couple extra inches. Am I right?
You're right about that, my man. It's going to be interesting to see if he has any burst left to get maybe one more takedown.
Yeah, because there is not a lot of time, but there's enough time to finish it if you got something up your sleeve. But it just seems like everybody kind of comes from a strategic point of wear them down, suck them down, work on position, not an explosive submission hold, except for that Kamura we saw earlier.
We're coming down to it. I'm probably saying about maybe less than a minute left to see who's going to end up going to the finals.
Yeah, because we do have one definitive, beautiful submission hold fall in all this. But other than that, it's been very close, and it could be argued either way. They really need to watch those heads because they are butting. They are butting quite a bit. We don't want to see anybody getting busted open. We don't want to see anybody getting